Oh, so beautiful. We are going to the Pyrenees and I am packing currently to do so. I didn't really want to take my laptop, but I'm kind of afraid that work might pop up. So I'm just taking my laptop and my hard drive just in case. And like this, I think we can also watch some stuff in the evenings and like this will be fine. I'm taking a book, finally, hopefully time to read some, also some gear for bad weather because we're planning on hikes. So, and the weather report is a bit like, we don't know. Now it looks that Saturday is going to be quite nice, which was going to be the second day. So the first day probably will just go around, maybe go to Lourdes, because that's not far away from us. So I'm taking you along and I hope we'll have a nice time in the Pyrenees. If you don't know, the Pyrenees is the big array of mountains that is basically creating a natural border between France and Spain. And we are going to Argelès-Gazost. And this is a tiny village or a town that is not really far away from the Spanish border. And it takes us about 5 hours to drive from here. We have to go through Bordeaux, down to Pont, and then from Pont through Lourdes, down to Argelès-Gazost. So come along on this little trip of 4 days in the Pyrenees. So while I'm packing, I want to take 2 books, or actually I want to read 2 books. I wanted to initially take this book, Breath by James Nestor, and I don't think I will take this one because I have a really hard time reading it, but I really want to finish it because it's super interesting. It's about how we breathe and about breath. It's very scientific, but at the same time, it also explains a lot. It's a really great book. But let me present to you one of my favorite authors, which is Banana Yoshimoto. She's a Japanese author, and maybe you've heard of her. She's kind of my generation, early 2000s. Am I a millennial? I don't even know. I am born in 87. So she really captures like my generation in Japan so well, and I knew as a teenager I could identify with her writing a lot, and I've reread her books a lot of times, but this time I think I haven't reread NP. I don't remember it very much, and it's one of her most highly rated kind of books. So I really want to take it with me and try to start reading it because I really would like to read it. I really miss the world of Banana Yoshimoto. So yeah, I'm taking this one, and if you need a book recommendation for your next read, I would recommend Banana Yoshimoto, either NP. There's also a book that's called Amrita, and there's a book Kitchen, and Kitchen is cult. Like Banana Yoshimoto's Kitchen is really cult, and if you want to start reading her, I would recommend start with Kitchen. All of that went into that backpack. That is basically all we're taking. This is my hiking rain gear, my hiking boots, rain pants, and a raincoat in case. Empty IKEA bag for shopping, because we'll stop in La Rochefoucauld probably to get some shopping done before, because we'll arrive there quite late because it takes, as I said, 5 hours, right? My backpack with all my stuff. I'm gonna take my little Ami bag with me with all my papers and like all the stuff, you know. And I prepared a little bag full with all the things that need to stay fresh, like oat milk that was still open, jam, like anything that was still open in the fridge I just took with me. Like this we can use it and we don't use much, so why buy it, right? And actually, like, I'm not really sure if this is already too warm because actually it's not really cold, but oh well. I'm considering taking my vest though. Might as well, because the car will carry it. And then I think we're pretty much done. We can load up the car. I'm already way too warm in this. We just got a tiny bit of shopping done at Leclerc here in La Rochefoucauld because it's just gonna be too late when we get there, or to Pau, which is like the closest bigger town where we could do like more shopping. So we just did like the essential shopping for now, and that will continue. We have arrived! Welcome to the Pyrenees. They even set up a little breakfast table here. So cute. First mission of the day is to find bread. So we're off to the boulangerie. It's already really beautiful. Qu'est-ce que c'est beau, hein? Mission accomplished. Ah, c'est trop beau. So beautiful. We just had breakfast and today we want to go to Lourdes because it's, as you can see, it's not very nice hiking weather. It's raining and the rain will calm down at one point, so maybe we thought maybe we can go up to the mountains just with the car and just walk around there and leave kind of this area where the clouds are forming, because you can really see how the clouds are low, right? So maybe above a certain point there won't be any clouds and it'll be a bit nicer. But yeah, the initial idea is to go to Lourdes, which I don't know, we'll see. There is a brocante also there and things to do, so we'll just like roam around and let the car charge because there's car chargers there. So it's perfect. Win-win, I guess. All honesty, it was a bit underwhelming, but oh well, it is what it is. It's still cute, but I would not recommend paying €8 to go up here. I mean, views probably you can get somewhere else for no money. It's really an odd town, Lourdes. Lots of weird shops and religious shops with things from China. So strange. Look at this, like religious shops everywhere. So the grot where the apparition of the Virgin Mary apparently happened is on this side. Like they made such a business out of it. It's absolutely crazy. It's like you just pass streets after streets after streets with people who just like sell bad stuff. It's just really crazy. It's really, it's like totally another universe. But I mean, the building is beautiful and everything. But it's just, it's a business scheme. It's really a business scheme. And this is what I find religion should not be. So this is where the water is. You see, all the people are taking it like home with canisters and everything. It's absolutely crazy. I'm really astonished that they're actually not charging for it. And so far, everything's been free. Not only did we find vegan lunch, but we also decided that it would be a good point to go all the way to the Pont d'Espagne. And this is about maybe, I would say 30 minutes away from Lourdes, and we went up there with the car, and you can park your car there for €8, I believe, and that's for the whole day. And then you can go hiking from there. And this goes up to the Lac de Gaube, which is actually a very popular tourist attraction, which we didn't even know by then. Unfortunately, it was all covered in clouds because it was very wet and very cloudy that day. But still, it was a magnificent hike, and we still found it was really beautiful and almost like a bit eerie. You come to the top and you don't really see the lake and everything, but all in all, it was just absolutely worth going there. I think now we're reaching really the top of the mountain ridge here, at least of this one. It's not the top of the Pyrenees, but it's so beautiful. So beautiful, even in the misty kind of a setting, it's just like, yeah, super beautiful. So that's a total recommendation from my side to really spend those €8 and just go there. And don't even use the lifts. You can use them to get down, that's what we did, but to walk up. So that was really nice. We just got back to the car. Alexi's paying because you need to pay the parking at the Pont d'Espagne, and you can buy tickets, I think, also for descending like we did on this little thingy. But all in all, actually, I would say, like, the woman also told us, like, oh, to ascend probably it's not really worth it, but to descend maybe you can take it. And we just took it halfway. And actually nobody, like, because it says €12 to go down, but nobody actually really, like, checked, so we didn't pay anything going down. So I can only recommend it. Even in the fog, it was really beautiful and was a really nice walk. and I enjoyed it, and it's really absolutely manageable even if you don't have any hiking skills. Like, I find it was totally easy and manageable to do, and with beautiful views. And now we'll be on the way back home, and I really need, I think, a hot shower, a hot drink, and yeah, then we'll see what we'll do with the rest of the day. Good morning. It's hard to find places to put the camera right. So we are getting ready because today we're going to go on a hike. It starts basically here in the village, and it's about, like, I think it was 10k, 11k, something like this, and it really goes up to the next mountain and then back down, and I'm gonna take you along. So that's basically the plan for today so far, and then we'll see. I guess we'll use the first part of the day because that's when apparently it's gonna be nicer, and then the second part of the day we'll just have to see what we can do and how long the hike takes and everything. But yeah, slept quite good, and now just getting ready. Here we are, heading up. Do you see this? It's my impasse. So we started here, we went up here, and we're going to go around. I don't know if we're going to go on top, but then back to Argelès. Oh, so beautiful. Wait for it. "400 meters done, 200 meters to go." As you can see, it's really, 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 really beautiful. But we just get peekaboo of views. But I think we're getting there. Up in the clouds, basically. We're at the top, and you can't see anything because we're in the clouds. But oh well, it's the one thing we can't change. Having a little picnic with obviously baguette, chiffonade, vegan chiffonade, and vegan cheese. So as you can see, even during lunch, it didn't really lift. I mean, it's just crazy how much fog there is surrounding us again. Or clouds, actually. It's not fog, it's clouds. We're really in the clouds, literally. But every time I'm in the mountains, it's just so worth it. And it's just so beautiful. And every time then I get this envy about people who live in the mountains and have a chateau in the mountains. But you know, you can't have everything, and it's already really nice to just come here and be on vacation. And I think also not having to deal with the weather extremes of the mountains, but it's just really, it's just such a blessing, because in the end we're 5 hours away from the Pyrenees, and from the Hautes-Pyrénées, where we are right now, which is pretty much in the center of the Pyrenees, of the chain. But I think even if we went to the Pyrénées-Atlantiques, it will be a bit closer even. So we really want to come back and discover more, because Alex is popping up with 1 million things all the time. He's like, oh, I want to go see this, I want to go see this, I want to go see that. He seems really, really happy, and I'm just really glad that we can have a really relaxing vacation, and this really feels relaxing. It gives me space also to kind of go away from the chateau and not think about things and not think about projects all the time. And this is also really amazing. It's just, yeah, sometimes you just really need to step away to then step in, be creative again, and have lots of projects lined up, you know. But it's also good just like to not think about them for a moment, and also to take you guys to see something else, right? Starting the descent. We have started actually already. It was really steep at the beginning, but yeah, there we go. These are ceramics. Somebody just did like a little exposition out in the woods here. So I don't know if you can see this stone, but it's been manually kind of changed. It's probably prehistoric. At least that's what Alexi says. Don't take my word for it. I don't know these things. And he looks at me like... But yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? But we'll be leaving this baby here. Look at this beautiful house. Isn't it beautiful and gorgeous? And it's right when you come down the hill from here. So beautiful. Slowly coming back. And we're back at the beginning of our hike. We just got into Argelès again, and we're going to look for a coffee and then assess what to do after. Sorry for the AC going wild, but it's got to be quite warm actually now. Oh, it's so nice. We've just been shopping at Carrefour. We just got our last stop for the weekend, so we have a bit to cook. Tonight we want to try to get a pizza somewhere, because usually pizza is really easy to get in vegan. Just ask them to not put the cheese, and it's fine. Yeah, we've decided we want to go to the thermal baths this afternoon, because 2 hours is I think $17.50, and so yeah, that's our next stop. First we're going to bring all the shopping back to the B&B, and then we'll go and dip our toes in the water. That was it, quite relaxing. And now I'm going to find an Aperol Spritz. Good morning, it is Sunday morning and it's quite early. Quite early. We set an alarm for 7 because we want to leave for another hike, and that hike is about 50 minutes by car from here. It's not so far, literally, but because of all the ways going there, because we have to go through the mountains, it just takes a bit more time with the car. So we're preparing for this, and I'll see you there. It's in Gavarnie, I think. That's the name. And yes, I'm wearing a similar outfit to yesterday. Total change of plans. Gavarnie has been completely flooded, and everything around it, there's so many collapsed roads. It's just absolutely crazy what you see on the news. And the road is blocked. We went until the road was basically blocked. and it just looks crazy on the way. So we just looked for another hike, and we found another hike, and we're on that hike now. So it's gonna be different, and people are just caught in Gavani. It's crazy. It's really absolutely mad. Even Lourdes is underwater. It's been raining like crazy on all these places. So, well, gotta be thankful that nothing happened to us, and hopefully everyone else is safe. Le Tour de France, un col de Tour de France. Le schnitzel, non? Allez, non. From there we came down and up. Dire bonjour. Bonjour. Oh, vous avez fait du très bon travail. Hein. Just arrived at the end of the hike, so that was it, I guess. But it was quite nice. It was 10 kilometers. In the end, it was a really nice hike. So we're getting ready to just walk around Argelès a bit, because we researched, but everything, it's already 3:30 almost, and anything that we could do now, it's just like either we need to take the car, which all honestly I really don't want to right now, and everything also closes early because it's Sunday, so I'm just really fine. I really feel my legs, like, and yesterday I still did my workout, and I know I'm crazy. And the two hikes that we did were like really uphill. So there was also quite a lot for the legs, and it was really nice. I really loved it. And I think it was okay and it was all good. But still, I feel like just some easy walking would be good now. And then we'll just try to get an apéro. And maybe this time around we'll get some Aperol Spritz. And then just call it a day, cook a bit, get everything ready because we're leaving tomorrow morning. I think by 11 we need to be checked out of here. So let's just explore Argelès a bit more. I'm not sure how much I will be filming of that, and have a little apéro. And then make some pasta with mushrooms and tofu and cream sauce because that's what we bought all the ingredients for. And have a nice, I wanted to say Saturday, and have a nice Sunday evening. Just slow. It's really nice. We also, when we came back, we took a little nap. I was reading, Alexi was napping. It was just really nice to kind of slow down for a bit. I was really tempted to start working because I haven't worked for 2 days. And I was really like, maybe I should get my laptop out and be productive. And I was like, no. It's your holidays. So you should just be reading. And I took the book and I actually really managed to read a bit of MP, of the book that I recommended to you guys. So I really love Balloon Life Shimoto. Really love her. It's a festival for the dogs of the Pyrenees. So cute. Can't really see it, but there's a chateau behind that. And it's really, really cute. It looks like it's really, really cute. But I think it's privately owned because everything's closed. It looks really, really cute. It has like a whole walled-in garden. I mean, that's the wall. So we found out the name. It's the Château Fortress. And I just showed you the pictures that Alexi could find. So that's all the information we got on that one. So there's like a little park here, and it's also a promenade around all the Splitted River, and you can really see all the rains that there were here, and why Gavarnie also like closed and Lourdes was flooded and everything happened. You can really see the force of the water. It's super crazy. Yes, we have ended up on another hiking trail. The idea was just a little walk around town. No. Salut! Salut toi! Bonjour! So during our hike there was this chapel and you can't really go in because the door is locked, but you can see a bit inside. And we're back! So we had our Aperol Spritz, obviously, as you could see. And now we are back. Alex is just out for a smoke. But we're back and we're making some champignon cream pasta. So that's the plan for tonight, and just watch a bit of stuff, maybe on Netflix or something. And then just go to bed because we need to leave tomorrow. And I already kind of like searched for everything, already tried to like squeeze everything into my backpack. And then we'll be ready to go tomorrow because it's 5 hours, so quite the way, but it's actually quite okay. If you're in two, it's absolutely fine. We just split the way, and one of us went, the other time I went to Bordeaux, and from Bordeaux on Alexi went, and this way we'll see. So I think I'll still film until tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow on the way back. Just cleaning up this morning to get the P&B again to a nice state. I mean, it's not like we trashed the place, but I think I'm one of those people, you know, those people who leave a B&B probably cleaner than they found it. I mean, this was really clean, but I just always feel like I need to get rid of all the stuff and really make it look nice again, because I just feel that it should look nice, and it's a form of respect, you know, respecting someone else's property. We're in the car and ready to go. Alexi's just throwing away our bottles from the week and then we'll be on our way back home. Just got home. I mean, as you could see, I was driving in. Oh gosh, I just got everything out of the car and I think I want to move a bit and go for a little walk, call my mom because it's my mom's birthday today as well. And yeah, just like start sorting things here and there. But actually, the house looks good because we did a deep clean right before, or not a deep clean, but we did a reset before I left. So it's all fine and it's all fresh and everything's good. Just need to open up a few windows when I'm back. But I think right now I really just want to move. I'll just get the stuff that we still had from the fridge there over on to this fridge so that it's all good, and then that's done. Thank you so much for coming along to this holiday, to this mini vacation in the Pyrenees. Maybe it inspired you to go to the same places, to similar places. I will try to sum it up all below and try to give you all the links to also all the walks that we did, because they were all official walks and hikes and all of the places we stayed and all of these things. I try to put all the information in the description box. So if you know someone or if you yourself want to go, then you already have a few more tips that you've seen, obviously. And yes, thank you so much for watching, you guys. So I'll see you after the weekend on Tuesday with another video. And until then, all that's left to say is à bientôt et au revoir from the southwest of France. Bisous and bye!